Good morning, it's Kylie Bertucci and I have no idea why my front-facing camera isn't working. Welcome to the joys of technology today. What is going to surprise us today? Huh? Surprise! Hi! How are you all, my dear friends? So good to see you. Let me turn that light on so you can see a little bit more of my face. G'day! Hello! Mwah. Good to see you all here. So, how are you all? You can hear my voice. I have got serious morning voice today. I've just literally been running around and my heat is now hitting up my glasses. Joys of getting older. As a woman in this world, can't even look through her glasses without the fogging up. It is very cold here in Perth today. That's hence why I'm hot and my glasses are fogging up. Let me have a look at it. How hot it actually is. I mean, how cold it actually is. How hot I am. 6 or 7 degrees, which, what is that in Fahrenheit? Did you know on your Apple device, if you've done an update recently?
Did the echo stop?
It weirdly went to the, when it did the countdown.
Yeah.
It went down.
Okay.
To the down-facing camera, and the front-facing camera wasn't working. So I just kept clicking stuff until it worked.
Is the echo still there, everybody?
The echo's off. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably from here.
Okay.
Because it was using my phone for some random reason for sound.
Cool.
Probably from in the past when it didn't work. The joys. So yes, I don't know what this is. If I do 6 degrees Celsius, is it going to give me Fahrenheit? Oh, yes. 42.8. So I'll show you this little tricky little thing on the iPhone. I'll turn down. This is my little technology training for you today, even though technology never seems to work for me, but it might for you. But I've just done the 6 degrees Celsius equals, and then it comes up with 42.8 Fahrenheit. Isn't that the coolest? So there you go. Now you know how cold it is here. I'm a little bit freezing. So I've got some, even though I'm in a short sleeve top, I've got some really comfy socks that I'm going to put on. Oh, good. No more echoes.
Me again.
Hi.
Did that work?
Oh, yes, over at Facebook. No, it doesn't look like it's working again. Oh, yeah, refresh. Refresh is always the best way. Save changes, maybe it'll, and then go back into go live. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. We're trying to get it over onto Facebook for you all.
No.
Let me have a looky here.
That's okay.
So what else is new?
It's okay, just...
That's all right. I'll chat while I do it.
Because I think once the stream starts it, and it won't link.
Ah. So we have been crazy busy, so busy, but doing really fun, cool, amazing things that we're really happy about. But no, it's been really, really nice and really good. Yeah. But just a lot of people to visit, a lot of people to go and have dinner with. It's really nice. It really is. But yeah, there's definitely a very, very busy time. I don't know why that is not working all the time. Anyway, it's technology and us lately is being very frustrating because everything keeps changing. You think you've got it all worked out and then you don't. It's keeping us humble. keeping us humble, keeping us always questioning. Oh, there it is there. Okay, I think I've got it. But every time I say save changes, it doesn't let me. So I don't think it's going to work. No. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? It's just looping and looping. It's doing the loop-de-loop. The looping and looping and looping. Just to, you know, frustrate you. Now, let me read your comments. Let me see here. Let me see what's going on with all of you. Good morning. Our Rita's here. Christine's here. Oh, yes, and an update on my back. Having another heat wave, Adelheid said. Update on my back is that I've been doing a lot of physio. And it's helping a lot, like a lot. But I've just got to keep up with the exercises, which is, I think, going to be difficult to do because it takes about an hour and a bit to do all the exercises. I think she's given me about 8 exercises actually, and a lot of them are quite repetitious. Here you have, 3 sets and 8 repetitions and things like that. So yeah, I have to really make sure I schedule it into my day, and it's like not negotiable. And I can tell when my back sort of is freezing up and I need to stretch it and do my sort of Pilates style thing. But yeah, it's going really well. And it's amazing how many people I speak to who have been to physio and say, oh yeah, I went to physio, it didn't really work for me. But then again, I didn't do the exercises. So I'm determined to make sure that I do my exercises because so many don't do it, and then they don't actually get to see they don't get to see the results. I love it, Megan. Boring. Exercises are overrated. Yeah, except when you really want to walk, then they're really highly rated. But randomly, we went to drive the car, I think it was a couple of days ago, and we were going out, and as we were reversing, Bruno lifted the handbrake. He'd forgotten his glasses. He went to go inside, and we heard this thud. We were like, what was that noise? Anyway, then we went to reverse, and it sounded like something was caught underneath the car. So we've gone out to have a look. Is there something underneath the car? And there's the plastic thing underneath the car. It sort of protects the engine. It's not anything important, but, you don't want to have it dragging. But it had come down, and we're like, what? What on earth is going on here? Then we look to the side, and it looks like I've been hit in a car park or something, because I'm thinking, when did I drive it last? Did anyone hit me? Did I hit anyone? And I'm like, no, I definitely would have remembered. I would have been so devastated. Like, no, I'm in another accident. Like, I would have just been, kicking myself. But, so someone in the car parks hit us and just done a runner. So it's not a huge amount of damage, but interestingly, from something negative, you can always look at the positive, even though it is frustrating. Because then our friend came round to have a look, who's a mechanic, and we were right on due to get, like, kilometres wise to get a service. Anyway, he had a quick look at the oil and a few other things, and he's like, there's no oil in the car. He's like, you cannot drive this car. Like, literally, it has no oil. So I was like, okay, maybe something bad could actually turn into something good. But it's just annoying because now I've got a little scratch on the front and a little bit of a, bit of movement. But who knows, around here, it's very sad. But there's a lot of kangaroos, and we more than likely will hit a kangaroo at some stage. So that's when we can get it fixed. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating, but it also turned out to be very good at the same time too. right physical therapy gives you the recipe and it is the individual to do the cooking. I like that, Sally. That's a nice one. Physio is only to teach you self-care by doing the exercise. True. And I actually really, really want to keep these exercises up because I'm already seeing a massive difference in a few of the, like the baby pose into the cobra. And like when I started, I couldn't even sort of hold myself up for the cobra. But yeah, now it's looking really good. And I did my exercises twice a day, and in 6 weeks, I didn't have any more pain. My pain was caused by compressed disc. Yeah, mine's a bulging disc. So, yeah, it's just releasing that because it's bulging and then it's impeaching onto the nerve and pinching it. So, yeah, I've just got to release it, and it takes time. So does love. It takes time too. So yeah, so lots of drama, lots of things going on. It just feels like whenever we get a moment to sort of breathe again, boom, something happens. But I think that's life these days. It's just one series after another. But I don't want to be like waiting for things to happen either. I really want to just, yeah, look for the positive in everything. It helps me cope when trials come up and when challenges come up. To just not get too frustrated or too in my head, and I think then you have a better attitude towards everything too, because otherwise it gets very annoying and very depressing. So let us have a little looky here. I'm just going to move this camera over a little bit, hopefully without moving the other camera. So I just feel like it won't be exactly where I need it to go. I like it when it's sort of almost in front of me. There we go. That's better. And I'll show you what we're working on today. So all week, we've been working on the one suite, which has been so much fun. And Bruno's done an incredible job this week. He's got some reels up there. He's done some all sorts of amazing things. So have a little look at this suite here. Hopefully, yes, everything looks good. So these products are actually on the clearance, the online exclusive. And I mentioned it last week as well, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Charming Day, Floral Charm Suite it is. And then it's got the shimmer dots. It's got some amazing ribbon to go with it. And I actually did an exclusive video just for our VIP members, which I will be doing today as well, because I like to show, like we're showcasing a suite every week. So when I go live for the members, VIP members today, I'm going to be working on, what have we got here? Don't know if I've got the list set up, but I need to make sure. Is it that one? Not Kintsugi. Anyway, I'll figure it out and where my notes are, because I know Bruno and I have a shared calendar. Isn't that exciting with all the things that we're working on? There it is. Boom. I knew it'd show up. So this week, yes, we're doing Floral Charm, but next week we're doing Extraordinary. Is it Extraordinary? I forget which one it is. Is it Extraordinary or Extraordinary? Flora. So yes, we've got some cool things that we're working on next week with that one. I'm really excited about this. There's so many beautiful flower ones, but they all have their own beauty about them. And I know I always say, I don't need another flower, but I do. I always do. I get it and I'm like, yes, I needed this flower one in particular. So let's have a look at the samples that Bruno has so incredibly wonderfully made, because he is amazing. So this is Bruno's one here, and I'm going to do my own little replica of this. And I love how Bruno has used these dies, these steps here twice. And then he's done a little flippy flip. So I think, in fact, if I have a look at this, yeah, so it's the exact same stamping. He hasn't even flipped it, which is amazing. But you can flip if you want to. I might even show you how to do that today. And sorry for my nudie nails again, but I got a really bad infection in my nail. It has got better, so much better, but it got pretty bad. So I thought, you know what, I'll give my nails a rest until I can be sure that I don't have any, you know, potential nasties in there. But yeah, I've never had something like that before, and I think it was like there was a cuticle that I wanted to cut off. So I know, the joys. There's just like one thing after another, as I said, and it was very painful. I woke up in the morning and I was like, oh my goodness, my finger is like, it felt like it was about to explode. I was like, oh my goodness, this is so painful. But anyway, the joys of getting older. So we have a few little options that we can choose from. Let me have a little look here. And you know, if you want to craft along, get out some crafting supplies. Maybe you want to do some Love It, Chop It or something like that, which would be fun. But here are the options. So this is the one that Bruno used first with this one. So that's option 1. But you know me, I'm like, well, we've already seen that one, so we can do that a bit later. But this is number 2. And this is number 3. Look at that. So some really, really gorgeous options here. I feel like we'll see how we go for time. Good morning, Sue Beasley. But we might start with that one and see if we have time to do this one. I really love that, but I'm very interested to see what this is going to look like when we do some nice colouring and stamping. So first things first, Bruno's done a really nice pattern down the bottom here. We need these ones here. And I love the stamp set that Bruno's used. I think that looks really good. I'm actually going to bring out the Thanks for Being You because I really like that. And then there's You Made My Day, there's Hey, there's a few other things. And so we're going to cut, this is just basically like your normal card front size, but you've just cut a little space at the bottom there just so that you can do some stamping. It's edge to edge, so you would need like the Cajun Craze card template size, and then once you do the Cajun Craze, you just cut off a little bit at the bottom. Now if you don't have my card templates, what have you been doing with your life? Just gonna score it. I don't normally score it, but let's just give it a whirl. I'm all here for, you know, different things to try. So we're going to line that up. And even though we've scored it, it's not always quite accurate, but when we line it up against here, we can make sure that everything is where it needs to be. And that's just a normal piece of cardstock cut in half. Now I've got some Secret C here that we can stamp. And we also need to get I think if we use Secret C, what other colours have we got, do you think? And I'll use some of the colour lifter. And I did notice actually that it doesn't have all the colours on the back like it used to. So last week I went over to the website, and I'll just go over there with you. If you ever want to shop Stampin' Up, if you live in Australia and you want to shop for Stampin' Up supplies, just go to kyliebertucci.com. I'll show you here on the screen. So if you go kyliebertucci.com, so you'll see quite a lot of different samples and things that we've done. That's the one here. This one here is the one that I did with our members live. And if you just go over to shop, click on that shop button, or even on here, it will take you over to our store, which is shop.kyliebertucci.com. And that will open up this. And if we go Floral Charm, it should, yes, bring it the suite here. And we can see everything that's in this suite. Remembering that right now, and we had someone join, just very smart, because you can get the new products. Yes, from the new mini if you join this month, because it's pre-order time. Who doesn't love pre-order time? We love pre-order time. So if we just go here, coordinates with other products, and then you can click on the paper, and guess what, people? It's on sale. So don't buy the whole suite. Get things individually, because there's the only thing that's cheaper in the bundle is just the die and the stamp set if you get them as a combo. But that's always the case anyway. So on here it's got a few. Oh no, I didn't really add another colour. It didn't say it on the other one too. So I think we're just going to have to make up what that pink one is. Because here it's got, oh no, it's probably Berry Burst actually. It does look like Berry Burst. And the other one does look like Pretty Peacock. So maybe it is all there. It's just that it's lighter colours than normal. Yeah, it had Berry Burst there. Don't listen to a word I'm saying. But there was one the other day, I think some of you were there for that, when it wasn't on the paper. And I was like, oh, what? How very dare it? But maybe not. Don't trust me completely, you know. I do make things up sometimes. I do love to, you know, catastrophize a little. I do like to go to the extremes. Just for the drama. I don't like the drama, but the drama likes me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now, where has my little window disappeared to? Anyway, all good. So let us do a little bit of stamping. Got everything I need here. Got our clear blocks. We've got everything looking awesome. Oh my goodness, Bruno has cleaned all these blocks and they are like brand new. We all need a Bruno in our life. What would I do without that husband of mine? He's just such a legend. He's looked after me so well while I've been not myself, which you spent a fortune yesterday. I know there's so many nice things. We really enjoyed this new catalogue. So, you know, the best way to see the new catalogue is to be a demonstrator. So even though it's dark, you think, oh, you're not going to see it. It's so worth it. It really is. Just keep spinning so that you get different parts of the stamp. Look at that. Magnificent. Now, this is definitely one that you want to close up. Although before we do, we're going to get a piece of cardstock, basic white, and we're going to stamp that flower. And I think I'll do it in the Secret City because it's kind of become my new black, which is a bit exciting because I do like to have you know, a dark black. I thought there might be some scraps in. Oh yes, there might be one here that I can fit it on. I've got a little package here of all my basic white that I've used up, all the scraps, all the scraps. But yes, I do have one here that I can use. Now this sized stamp probably is best to get a really good image. You could do it on like the Misty or the whatever you use, like the old Stamparatus. I was about to say Stamp-A-Majig. But yeah, you could do it on something like that. But yeah, I think this will be good. Where are you, little piece of paper? Piece of cardstock. Oops, the very thing I don't like to do, which is the magnets getting together. Don't let the magnets stick together. Because yeah, once they're stuck, they're like, we're staying here forever. We're not moving apart from each other. Gotcha. Now, this is just to make sure that I get a really, really nice image, because when you have one of these tools, it just means that you can keep going back in and restamping if you've missed a bit, which I really love to be able to do that. And where's our little... Oh, look at that. Look at that. But we're just going to do one more just to give it a really good coverage, even though it's quite crisp and beautiful and happy. Just want to give it that one more, and that'll get it nice and close to black as we can, even though it's got like a little subtle you know, look of the dark blue. It's very, very good. I just want to see if this is zoomed in a little bit. Yeah, I feel like it's... Shouldn't really touch it, but you know, I've got to touch it, you know, because I love the drama. Oh, yeah, I think, oh, that's much better actually. I think, or is that the same? Just because I went out and back in again. I do feel like it's got a further range, which is good. I know, it's so frustrating, Lynn. I hear you. That's what I was worried about. I'm like, no, don't do it. They are very strong magnets. You do not want them touching each other. And I just didn't pay attention for one little moment there, and boom, stuck. Oh yeah, put painter's tape around each. Oh, that's a good idea. They easily pull apart, and if they start cuddling. One thing I did notice, and I don't want to do it on purpose, but maybe I will. But one thing I did notice, there we go, my little trick for you, is if you push them apart, like you sort of, you know, prise them apart sideways, because I was thinking, I cannot get this off, what do I need to do? But yeah, that pushing of them apart, like coming in sideways, that seemed to be, see that? Ew, that seemed to be really good. So I don't know if that might come in handy at one stage in your life. But just in case you don't have painter's tape on, there you go. Yes, it's a very good idea. Even, I think at one stage I had washi on them actually. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. Now, the other tip that I was going to show you, and this is just, I haven't done it for a while, so let's see if I can remember how to do it. But I'll just take this off. Actually, yes, I will take that off, because it's a rubber stamp anyway, so we don't really need that on there. And amazingly, if you use your silicone mat, you can get a reverse image. So let me see if I can find the famous silicone mat somewhere special in here. Bruno's done a beautiful job of tidying, but I don't know where the silicone mat might be. It's not in there. No. Anyway, we'll wait for Britta to come in. If he's listening, he can come and have a look for the silicone mat for me. Because I know I have in the past seen it in my little folder in here. But he's done a very nice job of putting all of the other items. There's my photographic studio is on here, which is a very good idea because I've been putting it up the top. Anyway, when he comes, I'll do the other one. But for now, we can do some colouring. I might actually cut these out actually. But what I will do, because there is one step that I need to make sure I do if I'm going to do reverse. And I'll cut this down so that I can do the other things in the meantime till Bruno comes. So that's going to be for our reverse image there. And this one, I'll just pop this over here for now. We'll bring in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Here he is. Hello.
Did you find it?
No.
It's in that corner if it's anywhere.
Am I grabbing it? Thank you. Because I looked in there. Oh, here it is. Found it. Thank you. It was with my sandwich from yesterday. I mean, from last week. Now, I've got that. Got all my sandwiches. So let's just cut these two and then we'll come back to our reverse image. Where are our dies? There they are. Charming day. Such a charming day. Isn't it a pretty stamp? I think this is what surprises you with these flower dies. You think, I don't need them. And then you're like, oh, yes, I need these. Yeah. These need to be in my life. Okay, number one. And look at that. Don't you love it? No fussy cutting. Not that I mind fussy cutting, but it does save a lot of time. Just take your time lining it up. And if you do have tape, highly recommend it. I've run out of my post-it note tape, so I need to get some more. I got it from Amazon, I think. Sorry for the jumping. Yay! So we've got two good designs there, but let's do this other reverse image. I'll show you how to do this one because it's quite fun to learn this technique. It might come in handy one day for you. You'll be like, oh, I remember Kylie had a reverse image technique that she did. Now, the first step is to do the normal one, because you need that, particularly if you have a die and you want to cut it out. So this doesn't need to be really deep. Okay, so that's your normal, like deep as in intense color. So we don't need to do it twice. And then what we do, so we've got that image there. We've got to make sure that we're going to flip it the right way. So that's the only thing that's going to be tricky for my brain. I'm like, oh no, which way do I flip it? Okay, so then we put our silicone mat down. And we ink up this image again. Stamp it down onto the silicone mat. Like so. And if I remember correctly, pop that back on there. And hopefully, actually, maybe this is a bit skew-if, so let's just wipe this, because you want this really lined up quite nice for this to line up properly. So we've got to take our time there and make sure that it's all accurate, or this won't work as well. So let's just take that off. But are you getting the idea? I'm remembering how to do it now as I'm doing it. Okay, that's lined up nicely on the edge there. Better. Good. So again, take our stamp, ink that up, stamp it on there. Get our piece of cardstock. Is that all lined up? Yeah, it looks good. And come in with this, because this is dry now, so we can use our little tool, or even just push down. But I do like that I can sort of gauge where it's going. Okay, you ready? Did this work? And you can spritz it actually as well. I have seen people sort of give it a little bit of a spritzy. Ah, there we go. Look at that. So what we can do, because we've got it all lined up, ready to go. It's a little bit, you know, it's not as crisp as the other image. We are going to colour it, but let's just come in again, because we can. Give that a nice image. We'll just do another one again. Try and get some more ink on there. Good. Okay. So it's a little bit darker now, which is great. I'm actually really happy with that. Now, what we do from here, just wipe that one down. You can use your chamois. I've just got a wet one here to wipe that off. Only because it's Secret C and yeah.
Hi again.
Hi.
Sorry, the field of view is just a bit low.
Oh, yes.
You're working just off the screen.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
I looked up and I thought, oh, yeah, I am off the screen. Sorry about that. So just in case you missed it, I basically have been stamping on here. So it's got the ink on there. And then I pop this on here. So I did my stamping already. And then you pop it on that corner there. And then I just press down. So you're basically grabbing that image from your silicone mat onto here. So then it's a reverse image of the front. Now the reason why I do it at the front as well, I'll show you this, is because, well, we'll wash that off too. Do it right away. Got a new little rule for me. Don't put it down, put it away. Don't finish stamping, clean it up. Don't stamp again, clean up the rest of the mess. Because it really does make a difference when you've got chaos everywhere around your craft room. You're less likely to enjoy your stamping because you start to feel frazzled. You're like, why is there stuff everywhere? Don't know where the other magnet went. And you lose stuff too. Ask me how I know. I know these things. because I experience them on a daily basis. Always losing something. Like, how on earth would that disappear? I literally just had it. I think it's Beveragino time.
Did someone say Beveragino?
They did.
Did someone say Beveragino?
They absolutely did.
Beveragino!
Beveragino! Grab your Beveragino, everyone. It's time. It's time to have a bit of coffee. Yummy. Now, let me show you this last step. It's very exciting. This is the piece of resistance so that you can see what on earth I've just done. If you don't understand quite yet, you will. So let's just do this. So this is the image that I've reversed using the silicone, and this is actually the regular one that we use. Just saw a bit of washi here, so I am going to use that. I miss these old washi tapes, and they just kept going and going. They were the best. I want some of these to come back. I love our new washi that we've got in the other type, but yeah, this washi is great. You just got to be really careful. It does get a bit sticky, but we're not too stressed if it mucks up this side because we're using the other side. Let's have a look here. Can we see what's happening, people? Yes. So because we knew how to line up, like we knew the front bit, so then we could actually cut it. So you need to do the front image, then the back image, and then you can get reverse. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Just a little side technique for you all. Because, you know, I'm good like that. Every now and then I've got a little winner chicken dinner in my pocket that I like to share with you. And I suddenly just thought of that. So yeah, so then all of a sudden you can have this image and it is, ta-da, the opposite to one another. Which I think in this sort of situation works really well. I know. My meta journey, I love it. I was thinking, you've started joining Facebook, Kylie. Meta. I love it. Oh, you're drinking very well. It's excellent. Beveragino time. 4th time this year. Oh, that's great. Boy, that's going to keep you happy. That's good gut health right there, Kylie. It's very important. We literally just said to ourselves, and I'm like, tell me you're getting older without telling me you're getting older. And Bruno and I said, we really need to get more fibre in our diet. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what is happening to us? So I did a big batch of vegetable soup. Yeah, and so that can go in the freezer. But yes, so that's our little image here that we've got. So you can have it, you know, layered so that the, you know, more prominent one is on top. And if you don't like it, you can just keep the same one, which looks lovely as well. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun just to have the reverse image. I thought that might be a little handy tip. So is that something new that any of you have learned? Is that a new technique that you didn't know about? I'll tell you what, the silicone mat is getting a real plug the last couple of weeks. I've been using it quite a lot because last week I used it for making it and doing the embossing. So that was really fun. Now we've got this. Now the colours I'd like to use on here, I really want to grab the colours from the background, but just kind of like Bruno's gone quite dark with it, which I do really like. What I could possibly do is, yeah, anyway, we'll have a little look. We'll see what we're vibing. So we've got a mixture of the peacock and the Secret Sea. I'm doing the light Secret Sea. It's still going to be quite dark, but I can come in with the colour lifter and just lift up some of this colour afterwards, which is fine. And the colour lifter will be the hero of your own story, because it just gives really beautiful texture, and it enables you to sort of do some blending even if you're using the one colour, because I don't really want to layer with the darker colour. I don't really want it much darker than this. So I'll just do a few of these leaves. And you can copy the designer series paper if you want to and have it exactly the same, but I'll just, you know, I'm just winging it. I'm just doing whatever my heart is telling me to do. I seriously just have to stamp out a whole heap of these images and just colour. Like, straight away I go into this like place of just calm. It's so amazing. I don't know what it is. I think it's that feeling of just doing something repetitious, because I feel the same way when I do like my cross stitch or crochet or knitting. I much prefer crochet. Like, I love knitting and I love that feeling, but I love the results of crochet. But half the time I just have to tell myself it's not actually about completing the project. It's actually just the process of making something, like just doing something with my hands. Yeah, it's the best way to calm the body down. Should actually do that one day. I'll do a create your own adult colouring book using stamps. I think that would be really fun. Wonderful. Okay. So let's do a little bit of, you can see how it's getting a lot lighter. Like when we first, like, it's good just to leave it for a little bit, because when we first coloured, I was like, whoa, that's really dark. But already you can see it, the colour lifting. And what I like to do is just do some colour lifting in the centre of all of these, and we'll just leave it for a bit because it does take a little bit of time, and you can compare with the other one to see if you can see the difference. I'm starting to see it in this one here. See that one there? It's really starting to show that lifting of colour. And if it's a little bit, like it's looking a little bit uneven, so you can just sort of come in here a little bit more, and it'll lift that colour even more. It's just a really different textural effect too. Now we'll do the pretty peacock, which I have here, and we'll do light again. Yes. I'll do this larger one. It's good when you've got the two nibs on your blends, because if you wanted to, you could do the thinner nib for the outside. I'll show you what I mean. Like, so if I get this small one here, I can just go smaller nib, do the outside piece, and even do all of them, in fact. So just come around the outside here, just to protect the outside area, so you don't go outside the lines. But again, the colour lift is really good even for that. I think with darker colours it's a bit difficult to pick up the colour, but with the lighter ones it's good. And then we go into the larger nib and just colour in that centre section. So that's just a little tip. Having the two nibs is very handy for that. And then again, we'll come in with our colour lifter. So I might even be able to do a bit of a walk today, which would be exciting, because I really want to get back into doing my daily exercise. I think what ended up happening with my back is I was trying to sort of learn to jog and then, you know, get into running. And because my body just wasn't strong enough, like particularly my hips, and it's just, you know, sadly something that happens as you get older. I just didn't have the core strength in my body to be able to cope with the impact of doing a bit more. So I think that's where the strengthening comes in. And yeah, when you strengthen your body, then because all my hips, my physio said, yeah, it's probably doing the running has just put more pressure like on your hips, and then if your hips aren't strong, well then your back is going to compensate as you're running. And then if your back is compensating, well then that's putting pressure on, if you know you've got an underlying condition, which I did. She said then that's what aggravated it. And here I am thinking, oh, I'll get really fit so I don't have to have sciatica ever again. And I ended up causing it. But anyway, it's good to learn things about my body and know what to do next time then. Hello, Patricia. Good to see you. And then we've got here, I am actually going to blend the light and dark for the flower. So I'm going to start with the dark. I like starting with dark and then going in light and blending it all together. And with the dark, I like to follow the lines that have already been created for me. So it's almost like creating shadowing where Stampin' Up are already telling me that there's shadow. And you can do it, you know, where it's just on one side. So it sort of, you know, gives the idea, you've got to have like the idea of where the sun is hitting. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So if we just do one side here, and it will be one side also on this side. So that flower there is sort of, you know, shadowing over there. Although it probably would have been there, but anyway, we'll just make stuff up. I'll just make it up in my head. Normally it wouldn't shadow. Oh no, possibly could shadow like that. But anyway, we'll just do the half bit here. We'll see what it looks like. And then we'll do it differently if we need to. Do you like that? Just make stuff up. So I'm coming in with the light now. Oh, gorgeous. And I do think it would be nice, the whole, like I'll do a little bit more, because I do like the texture of having the darker and the lighter, even though I said just do one side. I really like it all the way across. See, it's our prerogative. We can change our mind. The best way to know is just to try it and then see what you like. That's what I find anyway. Sometimes I can't make up my mind and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then I do it and I'm like, ah, now I know what to do. Yes, I like that. No, I don't like that. But it's always better to do less than more straight away. So there's already a little bit of what looks like colour lifted here. And then we can just come in here a little bit. And watch what happens, peeps. I really love that sort of textured look that it gives too. Because sometimes people can go, is that actually blends? Because it's got this different look to it than normal. Isn't it cool? It takes a little while for it to catch up. Now that's the light, so we want dark again. Can you tell I'm in Zen mode? Ah! Over and out. Kylie's colouring. Okay. Look at that, people. Isn't that stunning? Stunza. And again, we'll just colour lift some of this, just bits and pieces here and there. No real rhyme nor reason. Just whee! Colour lift. Look at that! Oh my goodness, I love it. So it is a bit darker than what is there, but I really like that. I think that looks, because it's going to be a standalone. I'll just come back out again now that we've done all of the colouring. Now, if you find, like for me, I find it very busy. However, I do really like this look because it's not something that I do very often. Once you raise it, of course, that's going to change it again and change the look. But what you can do if you wanted to sort of soften this a little bit or you know, kind of make it stand alone is you can put a piece behind. When we had vellum, I used to put a piece of vellum, and that is like amazing. So please, Stampin' Up, bring up vellum. But another really good tip that I've done in the past, and I think it will work really nice with this. I'm going to risk it for my biscuit because I think it's going to look really hot. But I'm actually going to go in with the dark Secret Sea, and I'm going to colour all of the outside. And I know this sounds a bit random, and I am a bit scared, I will tell you that, because I do like the white, but let's have a little look and see what it looks like with the outside coloured. And it is a bit of fun doing this, actually. It's just another little idea for you that you don't have to do. I'm just going to put some scratch paper down. I'm all here for the tips and tricks today. And look, we might get to the end of this and think, no, don't like it, which is good because I have another one here. There's always a backup. But I'm not going to know if it's what I want unless I sort of try it. And I can't really see what it's going to look like unless it's already coloured in as well. But, you know, I'm doing you a public service so that you don't have to guess whether it's a good idea or not. This really is such a beautiful colour because for me it's like the closest thing we can get to having a black, really good dark black. Because even though I love black, I just love a real blue black. To me it almost is darker. Okay, moment of truth is coming. I mean, so far I absolutely love it, but I haven't put it on the paper yet, so the jury is still out. Just want to colour this bit in here so we don't have any sort of random white bits. And this bit here. Okay, what do we think? Oh, I think I actually really like it. Look, it could be polarizing, and I understand if some of you, if it's not for you, but I feel like it's just one of those steps that people are going to be like, what, how did that happen? What is that? I just feel like it's just a different technique. It just grabs people. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's because I don't know the white. It just didn't grab me the same as this does. So let's do another one. And look, I understand if some of you aren't into it, but I really like that. And I just think it gives it something different. And it's a technique that you'll be able to use on something else. Because I've done a few of these where we colour in the edge and it's actually quite fun. Like you do it the same colour as the card base. And it just gives the stamp a whole different life. So yeah, tell me what you think. Even if it's not for you, that's all good. But I'd be interested in your thoughts. A penny for your thoughts. Yay. This is so relaxing. Oh my goodness. I feel like I've just done a day spa. That's how relaxed I am. But I really want to do a day spa too. I really want to go have a massage. So it makes it more, oh yes, I agree, more dramatic. The black edge frames it, also creates more shadow. Yes, I think that's the thing, isn't it? I felt like I needed something behind for that shadow look. Yes, I agree. And then we can do, like, even more dramatic is going to be the sentiment that we can do in the Secret C. I think that will bring everything together. So let's do, what sentiment would we like? Because I've got the thanks for being there. I think that will sit really nicely in there. So let's try that. I'll just do both of them so that we've got an option. You know what I'm like. I always like to have some options. So I'll do both of them together. May as well. So it's coming up very quickly. We're in already halfway through August now, and everything is happening very, very fast because Jessie's actually coming for another visit, which is going to be so exciting. I think it's October. Let's have a look. No, it'll be early November that they're thinking about coming, which is so exciting because that's also going to be our anniversary. So I think our friends Justin and Taya and Sarah and Jessie, we're all going to be together. We were here in Perth together in January this year, and now they're coming back again. So it's going to be really nice to have friends stay, and we'll have, yeah, we've got a spare room. So yeah, we've got quite a few people that are coming over. I think there's, I have to have a look at my schedule, but I think there is some others coming next month as well. So yeah, I have to have a look, but it's going to get even busier, but doing lots of fun things, so that's nice. And what's going to be really cool is an online stamping retreat. Woohoo! So Bruno was showing me some of his prototypes because, you know, him and Lisa are our high achievers. With Gina coming up next behind them, not far away, and Kylie right behind towards the end, because I love to procrastinate and use that as motivation. So if you want to sign up for the online stamping retreat, look at this one. Look at you, Bruno Bertucci. He's done this really cool image. I need another applause for Bruno. So we've got the pin, Beatrice the bear. She's so cute. And we want to make sure that you've joined the waitlist. So just definitely go over to online stamping retreat. And you can click on the link there. Let me have a look if I've got the link for you. Does the link want to work today? Yes, it did. So let's do that. Ta-ding! If you click on there, I'll click on it with you so we can go over there. And then I'll show you what happens when we go over there and make sure that it's where we want to go. Make sure it's the right place for you all. Because I do like to have the right link. Oh, I love this image. It's so cool. So you're going to see this when you click on that link. You're going to see this page here. And we have to change this image here. We're in the process. We're updating. Bruno's going to have a beard now. and I'm going to have a different hairstyle. Gone curly now. But everything is here. And all you have to do is join the wait list for session 3. You'll see that little button there. When you click on it, it will open up a new page. And then you just have to pop your email in here. And then say click join waitlist. So actually I might do that. Why not? Join waitlist. You're already signed up, Kylie Bertucci. You can't do it again. Let's do my other one. Mail at Kylie. I want all the emails. Mail, if you ever want to contact me, that's the best one. Mail at kyliebertucci.com. Ready? You're already signed up. Of course I am. So yes, so that's all you do in there, and then you get, you know, all the information, including some really cool, exciting things that you only get if you're on the wait list. So definitely do that. There is still a couple of these Vespa pins that are available. So you can actually get that shop everywhere else. You can just click on there, and at the moment it's $10. So you can get that cute Vespa pin, which is actually rose gold. But Beatrice the Bear has not come up yet. And that's why you need to be on the wait list, because then you will be the first to know and you don't have to miss out. Because some of our pins go very quickly. Some of them we have a few left over. I was very surprised that Vespa didn't sell out automatically, but, you know, some of you don't have taste. Bruno just came in. Hey, stay here for a second. I want you to tell me something. Tell me something I don't know.
What about?
I don't know. Tell me something exciting about your online stamping retreat project.
I like it.
It's really good. And you did one for our jewel project as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good. Have we decided which one's jewel and which one's individual?
I think so.
Yeah. So who's this?
Beatrice.
Beatrice the Bear. And it's so amazing. These are fantastic if you have a pin board, or if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you go to the amazing retreats, the events that Stampin' Up put on. You can wear that to the event. And look how cute she is. It's a really good quality bin. It feels heavy. So yeah, you're going to love it. Shop it. Thank you, Bruno. Is this mine? Do I get to keep Beatrice?
Sure.
Do you want to show everyone my pin board? Can you pull it down? Look, this is what I do. This is on my wall all the time. Check it out.
Check it out.
Look at all of those cool pins. Oh, I think Jessie stole my Vespa. Where's my Vespa? Why don't I have a Vespa on there? She stole it when she came. She's like, oh my goodness, I love that Vespa. So if you want the pins link, I'll give you the pins. And there's other pins there. It's great to get them.
You can't buy that one yet.
No, you can't buy Beatrice yet.
Yeah.
But there's lots of other pins there. And if you're going to do pins, it's better to do them as a collective and get a few of them, because particularly if you don't live in Australia, because postage is a bit ridiculous. But even if you live in Australia, it's cheaper to just get them all together. And the other thing is, ta-da, the video class bundle, just 12 online classes for only $22. If you live in Australia and you shop with us, you get this free. So time to go shopping, people. And if you're in our Stampin' Up team, our direct team, you will also get these. And this one is definitely very, very popular. So if you haven't got this class, 12 classes, you don't have to have floral impressions to do the class. You can just use the designs and swap it out. I'm sure you have plenty of floral paper or floral stamp sets, even if you're not Stampin' Up, even if you're a demonstrator, even if you're a customer, even if you live anywhere in the world, you can all purchase this and get unlimited access, 12 amazing classes, and it's less than $2 a class, which is bargain. It's cheaper than chips. Chips have got very expensive now, so it's way cheaper than chips. So definitely look about. There's some amazing projects here. We've got Dina Ricow, Cheryl Miller. Like, look at Cheryl Miller's. I've got a fun fold. You're just going to absolutely love this bundle. So if you haven't got this one yet, scan that QR code, or you can come over here to our class link. Oh, what's that one? Don't know why it did that one. Oh, yes, I think that is the right one. We'll soon find out when you click on it. I'll actually do it with you so that we can make sure that it's... I'm like, do I trust it? Do I trust that link? You never know with Kylie. Do I trust me? I would like to trust my brain, but my brain sabotages me on a number of occasions. I have known not to trust it completely. Just in case. Okay, here we go. Oh, it did work. So I'll show you this screen. So we've gone here. It's actually taken us to, floral impressions. So when you come here, all you need to do is, I'll just see if I can go, I don't know why it's not letting me go full screen, but anyway. Oh, what's it doing? What are you doing? I don't know why it's got, it must be doing like picture in picture or something. I don't know what that is, but anyway, it looks like it's doing let's do entire screen. Yeah, that's better. So yes, there we go. That is the floral impressions, and you can just click this and look at all of these. And all of these, you do not need those products in order to get this video class bundle. And they're all incredibly amazing, inspiring classes. Has anyone purchased these classes? Can you tell us, a little bit of a testimonial as to what you have learned from these classes, what you like about them? Because these designers are next level. Rose Coleman from the US, Alison Solvin, Erica Serwin, hello, Jackie Williams, Dina Ricow. Look at Dina's. Look at the splattering that she's put on there. Don't you want to learn how to do that design? I do. Rachel Tessman. Look at Cheryl Miller. Look at this sponging. Don't you want to know how to do that technique? I do. Look at even the leaves. That's metallic. And she's got like, how? Oh my goodness. I need to know, Cheryl. Karen Henderson, Wendy Lee. Who else have we got over here? We've got Emma Goddard. Hello, the famous Emma Goddard. And Sue Vine. Just incredible. You're going to love it. Love, love, love. It's just incredible. Look at Emma Goddard's. Look at this. Look at this design. Don't you want to know how to do that technique? Look at these DeMontes on here. So much talent. So much talent in one bundle. So you need it in your life. Go get it. Stat. Go get it now. So there you go. So got waitlist, got online stamping retreat. Is there any other things that I want to show you? Is there any more show and tells that I've got? What tool are you using to press down the image on your sweet petunia? So I used this was a gift from Yellow Gnome. Yellow Gnome Julie gave us this. It is a doorknob. Yes, a knob. She went to the Bunnings or a hardware store and got a door knob and then put felt on the bottom. She stuck felt down. So this whole section here is 2 lots of different felt. And she stuck it on. I think it was like a circle, maybe a door stopper or something. I'm not sure where she got that felt from. However, look at my secret C fingers. However, I have seen people get square felt and put it on their clear blocks. So if you have a clear block and then you just get some felt, then you can just use your clear block on your sweet petunia. Yes. And Charlotte says here, the video classes are awesome. Each design is different. There's several fun folds for the month and well worth the cost. Thank you, Charlotte. Oh, you're such a sweetie. I'm going to send you a card. That's it. You're on my list. You're just so beautiful. She's such a good girl, Charlotte. In fact, Bruno has this week. How many rack cards did you do this week?
100.
100 random act of kindness cards are going out to very special people.
Can I show this?
Yes, you can.
Are we down for it?
We can be.
So someone asked about this.
Yes, and I just explained it just now.
Yes.
So this
Here's
is perfect.
another one. This is another version.
I did talk about the block.
This was a gift that someone gave us, and it's just a Stampin' block with dry erase marker. Yeah.
And then they've stuck paper on the top so that it looks pretty. Isn't that clever? People are so clever. So I hope that helps. Who asked the question? Mary Jane. There you go, Mary Jane. So there we go.
I had to take a call. Did you finish the card?
I didn't. I'm just about to do the sentiment.
Oh, look at the outline.
Yeah. Just something a bit different.
Same but different.
Yeah. Because I just felt like it needed to be bolder than the background.
Got it.
I just felt like it was disappearing. Now, let's do the sentiment. So we've already it looks messy, but we're going to tidy that. We've got embossing buddy powder just to get rid of any static. We've got our sentiments here that we're going to have a couple of these. I'll do a couple of them just so that we've got options. And I've put a good space in between because we want to be able to cut those out. And we might decide to use a die, but I usually fussy cut. It's usually my go-to. There we go. And Bruno will read your message, Megan. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I don't know. I can't comment. I was going to say I'm pretty sure he put them up, but maybe not. I'm sure he did it for August, though. I think he did it just a week ago. I'll call him from the next room. We'll see if he answers me.
You've called Bruno.
Nah,
Thanks so much.
he
Bye.
blocked me. I'm on his blocked list. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's got to do it now. Don't you love it when Bruno just goes, sure, Megan, onto it. He was so busy sending racks that, we didn't put it on the list. Oh, see, that one's a bit smudgy. So good thing we've got a sparesy. Because I get distracted and, not all images are the same. I just want to bring this down here a little bit. I'm risking it. Oh, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Actually, Bruno, can you put embossing powder on my list? I'm coming to the end of it and I love having heaps of embossing powder. It's really good. That's a better. Good. Now, heat gun, that's always attached, always ready to go, because you never know when you need your heat gun, which is pretty much every card of mine. I do embossing, which I can't believe, because I used to be so intimidated of embossing, and I think it was because in my head I'd created so many steps. I'm kidding, I knew. I love you, Bruno. He's like, how dare you cast nasturtiums on my character? I knew you're being very good and keeping an eye on moderating in the comments, because that's the sort of person you are. Diligent, hardworking. There we go. Oh, thank you. I will do that. I always get scared to add it to the cart, because I'm like, oh, what if he's got another place for it to go? Because, you know, there's processes. There's always a process. Every time I use the credit card, I feel like, I'm like, is it in the right credit card? Is it in the right place? I get like really panicky. Oh, look at that. See? It's a little bit of microfiber there. And boom, you've got yourself some gorgeousness there. Just like that. Now, looking at this image here and looking at the space that we have, I am very keen on using the Thanks for Being You. And I do think, I know it's a bit cliche, but I do think I'm going to cut that out. But let's just have a little look, just in case. Let's have a look at what options we have here to use in terms of dies, because there's quite a, like, I've got really nice sentiment dies. Ooh, okay, I think I found a couple here that might do the trick, but forgive me if I do end up snipping. It's just to give you some options too. Oh, yes, that one's nice. That one could work. Okay, I've got a couple here that we can choose from, just as an idea, because I have all of these beautiful dies, so why not use some of them? So I've got stylish shapes, which I think, yeah, I don't think that maybe this little banner here, but it might be too big, because I want it as close as I can get. This one here is really cool. I'm loving this idea, because I think that would be quite close to. But because it's floral, I mean, it's good to have something that's, you know, quite solid. That's a good size too. So that's one that we can definitely put in the maybe. Maybe you could get through. You're in the next round, Nested Essentials. You'll be doing the team sessions next. Now this one here, more messages, is really handy. So it is fantastic for lots of different sizing, and just remember that you don't necessarily have to use it with the stamp set. You can do it as an individual. It does have individual uses, and it's just great because you can just sort of hover over the top and see what's going to fit. That one there I think is really good, which would actually go quite nice with this set. That one might just make it. It's a little bit big on the edges, but you can always just cut it and then cut it again. Ooh, I do like that one. It's a nice banner one, isn't it? I think this one is the winner. I think we've found our friend. But I'll show you the other ones just in case. Yeah, I think this one here I really like. I like the spacing. I like, yeah, a lot about that. So I do think that one is the winner. So I'm going to keep that out. But just as a few little other suggestions here, because this one's a little bit more, florally. It might, sort of suit what you're looking for in terms of, that floral look, like vintage style. Because look at that, it looks like a little stamp, and it could even, go down the bottom here instead of in the spot that we had it. This has gone a bit skewy for this one. Who was here? Who did this last? Me. That would be me. Look, I even did outline. See, this is why it's good to do the outline, because then you know exactly where everything is meant to be. And even then I still didn't do it. But it is very handy because, look at that. There's no way I would have put that one there. And where's this one from? I think this is actually Rogue. I don't think this even belongs to this set because it's not even on the pencil line, which is why it doesn't fit. This is why it's really good to do the pencil line. So if someone could tell me where this one came from, I can't even think of where that was from. Anyway, we'll keep it with there for now. When we find a home for it, we'll let you know. Although this is here, so surely this is part of it. Anyway, we'll pop that there. Maybe that's what got me confused. I saw this and thought, yeah, you go together. I think there was actually a dual one of this, like a double, and I think it might be part of that one. But because I saw these leaves, I've gone, yeah, you go there. Yeah, no, Kylie, no. So let me show you this one. Oh, that is actually very cute. Oh no, I've gone and done it. I've put too many options in front of myself and now I'm in analysis paralysis. So let's add some more to that so that we get more analysis paralysis. This one here looks really nice. I like this one. I don't know whether this small one will fit, but let's have a look. Oh, yes. Oh, no. We've done it again. So this one's mixed labels. But we have to make sure we don't mix our labels. This one belongs over here. This one belongs over here. I've kept them next to each other so that we don't get confused. But let's cut both of these out. So one is from sorry many more messages. You were good, but we've found better. We have more messages. You were good, but you didn't pass. You're not going through. You're not going to be part of Buddo. So this one here is Unbounded Love. Stylish shapes, you can also go. Put you over there. We're going to put them in the corner. And Perfectly Pairs, and even this one here, Wonderful Thoughts. There's some nice ones in there, but they can go over there. Okay, let's chop those. Very excited. Can you tell? I'm excited about my dies. There we go. And if you wanted to, you could cut this down, of course, this paper, just so that you've got more room. I'm using that. I'm just going to rip that actually, and then we don't have to rip some more. It's actually good when you use it a couple of times because it's less sticky and less chance of ripping. It's on last chance, so remember that, everyone. Last chance. Oh, that's going to be sad. Which one is it? The mixed labels. We're saying goodbye to that, so make sure you get that while you can, because that's a really handy one, that one. Oh, must have had some glue on my plate. Yes, there's a bit of tear and tape on there. Let's grab it off here now, because otherwise, potentially, it could wreck my next piece. So you got to strike it while the iron's hot. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yes, look how pretty that is. Look at it. So yeah, you need to get mixed labels. Go shopping, people. Oh, wow. I did not expect this. How did I not know? I don't think I've used this one, to be honest. But I really like that. And then if you want to add the little scallop piece, you can. It's a little extra. That's really cute. I feel like doing it in another color as well. I'm going to keep that there. What other color could I use? I think if I did it in the bit of berry burst, hey? We'll have a look. We'll compare the pair. Because you know that that's what I love doing. Now, where's my berry burst? It's in the purple section. Ah, look at this. I've got a perfect little scrap piece here to do it with. And this goes back with mixed media so we don't get lost. I'm not saying to get lost, but we'll put that together so that it doesn't lose its friends. There you go. You've been very useful, mixed labels. I really like you. And then I'll quickly just do this over here. Because for some random reason I took away the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Okay, let me show you. I'll show you. And we've got that one there. Yay! So we can actually do something like that. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So yeah, you do you. Whatever you decide to do, that's excellent. It's very sweet. I do like that. But yeah, you can keep it the same color. You could do what I do what I've done, and have a different one. Okay, that's all happy. Except for this guy. No idea where you're from, but we will find your home. You will return to your people. And someone asked where we got the magnetic sheets from. I think we got them from Amazon as well. But yeah, that is good. I really, really love that one. But what do you think? Should I use the last chance offer item? What do you all like better? Last chance, which is the mixed labels, or the Unbounded Love. And we can do Unbounded Love plain. Oh, I think I'm going to do plain. But yeah, even with the there's like so many options. This is the problem, but it's so fun. I do love the option bit. That's like where I get my most exciting creative ideas from. And then you can, like, if you don't know what to do, you just do the same card again. I know, it's so good. And I love that we've got the reverse image. It just looks so, so good. I'm glad we did that. And we will raise that too. We'll raise those flowers up and put them down. You like mixed labels? I really like the mixed labels too. We could even have it down here. Like so. I really like that too. And we could have it like sitting like that, where we have one down. And then we could even raise this one. That's going to look beautiful. Do you like that? I really like that. I think that looks hot. Hot, hot, hot. I think that's what I'm going to do. Do you like that? They're both on last chance. Oh, good. Well, we'll use either. But I think that's good because it's something a bit different to where Bruno placed it. It's showing this reverse image look. I think that's a nice layout like that. Do I get your approval, everyone? Excellent. Hi, Tess. Good to see you. I like it sitting on the line at the bottom too. I think that looks really nice. All right, let's compile that. So we're going to do a bit of, yes, Nancy approves, Shireen approves. And even when you see it on the plain, look, I do love plain, but, you know, I do love showing that paper too. So if you find it a bit too busy and you want these flowers to really pop, then you can just pop it on a plain piece. But I do love how Bruno is quite bold in his choices. Like, I don't normally do pattern on pattern, like have a pattern and then do a stamp set without there being like a piece of cardstock behind. But yeah, Bruno's a lot more adventurous than me with that sort of thing, and it's good for me because he sort of pushes my ideas of like what I think what things should look like, which is always good. See, look at that. Look at that technique, people. We've just created a new technique. We've just dropped the mic. What's this technique going to be called? Reverse image. What was someone saying before that it bleeds through? Reverse image bleeding. How's that for a good one? And you just keep going until the ink comes through on the other side. And look at this. It looks so cool. My mind. So we're going to have to write that one down, okay? Reverse image bleeding technique. Everyone will read that and be like, what? I'm just going to watch this video to find out what on earth she's talking about. But look how close it is to the image in the background. Like, we just need to keep going a little bit more with the coloured bit. But how cool is that? Ah. So Sue, you might have missed it, but this is actually how we got the reverse image. We coloured on, like we flipped it, but I really love this idea of, yeah, being able to colour on the back like that. So what do we call it? Reverse image bleeding technique. We're just making stuff up now, but you know, whatevs. This is how techniques end up happening. Someone out there will be like, oh my goodness, yes, that's exactly what I've wanted. I haven't been able to get a like subtle image and, you know, make it look like watercolor but using blends. Boom, there you go. I love it. I love it when you find little things, little nuggets along the way that become a new thing. I really love the look of that. Okay, so we've got this one. We've got room for our sentiment to go down there as well. Yes, you do. I'm sorry, Sue. I was like, oh, just in case she didn't see it. Look at it. That's so cool. And with the actual lines, suddenly the bleeding technique makes sense, but you've got to be able to do the reverse image first, and then the bleeding technique makes sense. Very excited. Can you tell? Yes. It's the small things. I mean, when you create a new technique that I haven't seen anywhere, like, it's pretty hard to do these days because it's kind of all been done, right? We're like, yeah, seen that. Yeah, done that. Yeah, boring. Done. I mean, I don't really ever get bored, but I know for some of you, you're experts, and to come up with new ideas can be very challenging. So it's more like, majority of the time it's just reminders. Reminding you to use that technique. Oh my goodness. Boom. Love it. And of course we're going to do some Winky Stelly. The reverse image bleed through technique. Oh, I like that, Kylie. Because yeah, bleeding. I mean, bleeding is very dramatic. I feel like everyone would be like, ah, bleeding? What's bleeding? But I'll put here bleed through, just in case I decide to change it. Because that's a very good suggestion too. Now, I'll do a little bit of Wink of Stella around these flowers. I'm just going to do the flowers so that they stand out on their own. They become the hero of this story. And yes, I'm still running out of Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella, and what was the other thing that I said I needed? That's why I asked Brenna to put it on there for me, because my brain just forgets. I can't trust my brain. It's the worst thing in the world when you can't trust your brain. Everything has to be written down or actioned immediately. There it is. There's the sparkle. Just a winky of Stella. Yeah, I'm really happy with that card. And I'm so glad you were here to experience it. We went through so many roller coasters of emotions. Like, were we going to just keep the white outline? Was the risk actually worth it? Doing the secrecy outline? I really like it. But I know that some of you might be like, I don't know. But I think I'm very happy with it. Another thing that you could add, which I did think of doing as I stuck it down, because, you know, that's the best time to think of an idea. I feel like a little tiny piece of Berry Burst at the base here would be really nice. Just almost like, because we don't have a ribbon here, just like a strip. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just do a little strip of Berry Burst. Oh, I've ripped it, but that's okay. No one will know except for all of you. Let's just peel that off a little bit, because, you know, I can just use another dimensional. Everything's okay. No one knows anything. And if we do, let's just have a little look, because I love little accents like this. I think it just adds something really special. It doesn't seem like much, but then it ends up like a really good thing. So we'll just do like, I don't know, half a, oh, not even, I think like 3 mil or 4 mil, which is like, you know, 1/16 of an inch basically. And even then that might be too big. Oh, stop. Just stop. I just died. Oh my goodness, I love it. It just brings everything to, how does that work? How does a little tiny strip just go, yes, I am the piece that you're missing? Oh, it's just brought me so much joy. And then we're going to stick that. I want to cry. I'm just so happy. Just want to say, I'm just so happy. I'm like, it just feels like it's just missing something to, you know, bring it all together and make those flowers make sense. Now everything is happy in the world. It's all balanced and harmonious together. It's all I could ever want for the world. With a piece of Berry Burst strip. If only it was that easy to cure the world. Just add a tiny piece of Berry Burst. Here we go. The piece of resistance. And we can even do, I'm even going to do where it's not right up against the cardstock. So it's got this tiny little strip of the secret sea. my little heart. Good thing I take blood pressure medication, because I might be having to do a trip to the doctor. I'll redo these dimensionals because, you know, they've had a bit of wear and tear. Yes, yes, yes. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness. Yes, perfect. And then just to bring it all together now. And I think we're going to definitely use our secret C because it's just calling our name and we haven't used many of them. Although what do we do now? I feel like chicken tonight. No, I'm going for secret C. I'm locking it in, everyone. I'm locking it in. You'd be proud of me. I can make hard decisions. Oh, that is stunning. And amazingly, they're like sparkly, like the wink of Stella on the flowers. Don't forget your embellishments, people. It's just 3. Just 3 of them. That's all I do. If I really like the person, they get 5. If I like. No, I'm kidding. But usually 3 is plenty. You don't need 5. And 3 is great because, you know, you look at your sheet and you're like, well, all I normally use is 3. How many cards is this going to make? You know, that's a lot of, you know, because at first you think, oh, it's a lot of money. But when you're thinking in terms of like 3 of them, because how many dots do we have here? 210. So that's exactly... Is that going to be 70 cards? Is that 70 cards? That would be 70 cards, wouldn't it? No. Let's use my calculator because I don't trust my brain, especially not today. I'm like, no, it can't be that many. Really? 210 divided by 3, 70. I have to trust my brain every now and then. 70 cards, people, per one sheet. See, to me, that's good value. That's girl math right there. 70 cards per sheet if you use 3. Yeah, thank you, Kylie. I know, shocked. I love it. So then it just suddenly makes it more affordable because to me, 3 is absolutely within budget and it's not being exorbitant and it just, you know, it makes it worthwhile. Because if you're looking at, say, $15 or $14 per sheet, and you can get 70 cards out of that, that's 20 cents Australian to decorate your card. 20 cents. I think that's affordable because I think sometimes with it like, oh, it's just that extra cost. No, it's worth it. That 20 cents is just what, yeah, takes it to the next level. Leveled it up. Now, we have to make sure that we do an insert. Do I have any basic white left, though? Just. Because I think we've got some coming. I used all of my basic white for some reason because I'm a busy person. Oh, it's a little bit skewy because, of course, you know, I went over there and there was a baby wipe sitting on it. But that's good. I'm cutting off most of the bit. Yay. So we've got this one. And we'll also add something inside as well. What did I cut out? I've done the most random size. Anyway, we'll just run with it. We'll pretend it was meant to be like this. It's a different type of card. And we'll do just just want it to be, oh yes, I think I found the right one. I'm going to do this one, which actually, no, I'll cut it from here. Do I want this one here? Because it will look really nice when you open it up. Even though there's a beautiful piece on this side, I think sometimes you've just got to just buy another one. Buy another sheet. If you're struggling to cut it, just be like, you know what, Kylie, I give yourself permission to buy another one. Just do that. You can use the plain part. You're allowed to. Now, I think this one here, I cut it at, what did I cut it at? 13.9 or something. Ah, I did. We'll just do it the same, just so that it matches. And then we'll have a strip for below. Look at that. Another little strippy strip. Good. I love it when I make a mistake and I'm just like, that's okay, we'll just match. We'll match the mistake and then no one will know. Love it. Chop it. Aw, Tess, you're such a sweetie. Big hugs, my friend. Hopefully I gave you lots of new tips today that you can enjoy. Lots of freebies, but Tess has been very, very kind. That's very sweet of you. Yay! And then if you wanted to, totally go to town and pop this guy on the inside. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is because of Tess. Tess has given you all a bit extra. I love it. Oops, there goes my lid to my blend. Because I didn't really want to go just yet anyway. I was like, no, not the end. I don't want to say goodbye yet. So I wonder how much darker you'd have to make it to do the blend. Oh, it wouldn't take much to do the other side. Now, there's my, there it is. Got my marker lid. And we've got the pretty peacock. So I'm just doing the same as the front. But we're going to stick it in the inside. So this is the fun bit about crafting, like particularly when you're really going to town with a card and it's for a special friend, to be able to do the inside as well, I think is really special. And I mean, we've got the piece here. If I don't use this piece, then what am I going to do with it? I'll probably end up throwing it in the bin. What a waste. So I may as well just use all my little prototype bits that I've tried and tested other things with. Nothing goes to waste then. Even little scraps of paper. Yeah, whatever you've got. Just, you can somehow try and bring it into your card. So remember, we're blending this, so you don't have to stress too much about how it looks. Good. And this is light, yes. Always like to double check just in case. But again, if you use the wrong colour, just come in with the colour lifter. Yay! Now, for me personally, I feel like this one looks really nice with the white because we've got the white cardstock there, and it's just kind of like a, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should do the same, or go for fresh? You tell me in the comments. I'll definitely put the Wink of Stella. So just tell me, should we do the Secrecy outline or leave as white? White outline, Secrecy outline. And I'll look at the comments and see what you think. Because I think either will look great. Oh, love that. Oh, love that you can see it too. A lighter green blend on bleed through side would help Secrecy blend it. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's a good point, Kylie. So it looks like none of you have a strong opinion about it being darker or not. Oh, there is a new comment. For some reason it... White, white, white. Ah, we've gone white. Good. Yeah, I can't believe... Yeah, it just all comes together, doesn't it? And I'm going to blow your mind here, people, but are you ready? This is literally going to be like, what even? You ready? What do you think I'm doing? Da, 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 da. Why not use the sentiment we made earlier? I'm just going to cut it on the edge like so. Not that much of an angle though. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I like that. And I probably could have had it a little bit, but anyway, that's good. Oh no, that looks great. And we'll do it down here a bit lower. I'm going to clap myself because I can. Yay! We did it. You can thank Tess for that. Thanks, Tess. I was like, ah, now I feel like I need to give you something a little bit extra. Because, you know, it's very kind of you, Tess. There we go. And we're going to come around like that. I love that it's sort of like almost like hugging that border. It's like made to be, it's actually made to be in the corner. Unlike Baby. Baby doesn't go in the corner. Oh, love it. Thank you all very, very much for helping me with this project. And a big shout out to Bruno Bertucci because his design was the catalyst to us coming up with our design. And don't you love that it's so different and yet the same? Same, but very different. And I love the shading that Bruno's done. I love how bold Bruno is. He's so bold. Even with the blending, he's like, yep, I'm going dark and I'm not even going to blend it in. So I just love that. You know, we have a totally different style to each other. Love my little strip at the base here. And the idea of doing the stamping at the base as well. You could even do a little bit more of a lip if you know that you're going to add that strip in. Because I do like that larger, but it looks great. I'm really, really happy with it. So yeah, get your hands on those labels. They're really great to have in your repertoire. It's just one of those things that you want to keep all the time and have, you know, just on hand. You know, your mixed labels or your unbounded love. Both of those are on the last chance list. So definitely go and check that out. And as I said, 20 cents for our 3 dots per card. Love having those just little embellishments. And for me, it just finishes off the card. I've got into a routine now that every card just has the 3. I just do 2 and then 1. And I try and do the 1 near the sentiment and then 2 up in the corner. And you'll get used to where to place it. Like here, I just felt like there wasn't enough space. So just do it in the larger space. And then the 1, I try and put in a blank space near the sentiment. So it could have gone here or here. Here, no, I wouldn't put it there because there's a pretty flower there. So you'll get used to how to place it. I think a lot of people don't use the embellishments for that reason. But yeah, just try and find a space where it's empty and then you can put the 2 together. And yeah, and I love having the opposite, like small and large, and then either small or large here. So hopefully that helps you make the most of your embellishments. So thank you very, very much for being with me today. I think we'll take a little photo here and then Bruno can decide which one he wants to use. I didn't bone fold this and it's made a big difference because it's like popping up. There we go. It's a little bit better. We've got, I think this one here. Ah, there I am. Hello there. So if we pop them, I think if we do something like this, and then we can take a photo like that. Yeah. That'll be good. And then we can do a front-facing one too. It was so much fun, wasn't it? I'm really excited about this project. Very, very excited. It's Inception. It's Kylie on Kylie. I love that it's got a little bit of green here too. There we go, that's a bit better. Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. We can even do one like this. So fun. Thank you very much for being here. And like I said, if you want the classes, sign up for waitlist. Lots of fun things to do with us. And we really appreciate all of you being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for reminding everyone to Megan to do the thumbs up. We've got 32 at the moment, thumbs up. So if you enjoyed it, please thumbs up, share, subscribe for more free content. And we really appreciate the way that you care for us, keep us going. And I'm just so happy that I'm finally starting to feel a bit better and can see, yeah, being able to add more into work and being able to look after myself a bit more too, which is very exciting. So big hugs to all of you. Miss you lots. Mwah! Big hugs. And if you want to join our YouTube members only group, I'll give you the link to join that because we have some amazing extra content over there. So I'm just about to jump over there now. So if you'd like to come and get some behind the scenes in our little intimate community, then you can join our group there. It's everyone that has a little star or, yeah, a little symbol next to their name, one of our VIP members. So we've got quite a few, Ruth and Tess, who else? Kylie, Cheryl. Big shout out to all our members. Lena. Who else do we have here with our beautiful little images? I think that's everyone that's online at the moment. Sue Beasley's here. Sharon. I think that's all of our VIP girls. Yeah, I think that's most of you. Charlotte's another one. Yeah, I think that's everyone. Kerry! Kerry's as well. And if anyone wants to join, you can just do a month. You can do month by month. You're not locked in any way. But you just have to do it through YouTube to become a member or to finish up. So it's totally up to you. You can just try a month, see how you go, and change it up if you want to. And this is perfect timing because I think we've got someone here. Ah, wonderful. Well, lovely to see you all. Big hugs, and we'll see you soon. Bye.